Hi everyone, this is Kanu the Tarologer. Welcome back to my channel. So this pick a card reading is on the topic things for which you need to forgive yourself and why you need to forgive yourself. And for how you are going to forgive yourself, I have added a link to the forgiveness meditation in the description box. So do check that out if you want to. So before we move ahead, don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you never miss more such pick a card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions. The link is given below in the description box. So now go ahead and choose your pile. So that's pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. You can pause the video. There is a meditation right after this intro which will help you to choose your pile, and it is also linked in the description box. Always go with your intuition and choose the pile that draws your attention the most. Timestamps are given below in the description box that is linked to your specific reading. Once you choose your pile, skip ahead to the timestamp where your readings begin. Also, I want to tell you that these are general readings, so there will be multiple messages for all of you, and your intuition will guide you which message is for you. So watch the readings till the end. And these messages are for your guidance. They are meant to heal you. You are not bound by these readings. And these are timeless readings. So it doesn't matter whenever you are watching this. The readings are meant for you exactly for that time whenever you come across this video. And now I'm going to give you some time to meditate on the cards. So let's begin with the meditation, and thereafter I'll begin with pile number 1. Hello group number 1. So we have Release, 4 of Autumn and 4 of Spring as your tarot cards. So first of all, we are going to see what are all the things you need to forgive about yourself, and then we are going to find out why you need to forgive yourself and what are all the things this guilt is blocking to come into your life. So let's see what all you need to forgive about yourself. So first of all, I think you had sacrificed something. You had to let go of something. It could be opportunities, it could be relationships, and that could be because of safeguarding your own interest, safeguarding your resources. So it could be that you had to let go of opportunities, new beginnings because of relationships, or you had to let go of relationships because of opportunities, and to protect your future, to protect your resources, finances. It could also be something about house or property, your tangible assets. 4 of Autumn also indicates that you had sometimes refrained yourself to help others or couldn't help others because of your own limitations, or because of anxiety, or because of the feeling of lack in you, or the fear of not having enough in your lifetime. So your guides wants you to stop feeling guilty and Stop blaming yourself. Maybe some of you all had been spending a lot and could not save for yourself. You did not manage your resources wisely. Well, it generally happens when you focus on lack. You tend to lose more. I'm not saying don't be practical and just spend whenever you want. But if you keep saying and thinking you don't have enough or you won't have enough in future, then you are exactly manifesting that in your life. So be practical when it comes to dealing with your finances, but instead of always thinking about that you don't have enough, start thinking that you have at least this much. And slowly and gradually, your thought process will shift from lack to abundance. And the next card is Earth Magic. Hibernation and regeneration. And learn from life. So maybe you had chosen comfort, luxury, a secured life, and your experience tells you to let go of your dreams and be practical. So yeah, you are being more practical because of what life had taught you, and because of which you had not pursued some opportunities that could have changed your life, because those were your dreams. You had really wanted it. Your soul had many times nudged you towards that direction. So with all these cards, I feel that there are things for which you feel guilty about, and some of which are coming from your past lives, and you are punishing yourself for these things unknowingly. You are not aware about it. So for a few things that I will tell you here, you might not feel that's true, but if you meditate regularly, you might just realize them in your meditations. So let's get back to the reading. So these branches makes me feel that there are obstacles, and in the Earth Magic, the witch is doing some magic using her wand, and then we have the witch who is taking off on her broomstick for a journey. So all these indicates that maybe you had been an obstacle in anyone's path. Maybe you had obstructed something that could be very important for them, and you feel bad that they couldn't do this because of you. And these books makes me feel that there are some obstacles that had not allowed you to pursue some kind of journey to educate yourself or to gain knowledge or wisdom. So maybe it could be about any other person. You could have obstructed their path to educate themselves or to gain knowledge and wisdom, and you feel guilty about it. But it's high time you should start forgiving yourself, and maybe you had to let go of your creativity and softness inside you so that you look tough from the outside. And this practical side of yours had really made you stronger and tough. And the next card is Karma, Tantra, and Kundalini. So Kundalini is known as life force energy, which is stored in the base chakra. And life force energy is all about reaching your highest potential. And Tantra is all about the duality of life, the masculine and the feminine side, distinguishing between the right and wrong. And then we have Karma. So that is all about doing things physically, taking up decisions and executing them. So I feel you took some decisions where you have failed to judge between what is right and wrong, and you could not take up those chances which could have helped you to reach your highest potential. And you are still carrying that burden. You are aware about your highest potential and you have the guilt of not reaching your highest potential. And there could be things related with your parents or within your family where things had gone out of control, out of your hands. And you had tried balancing things out, but you couldn't do it. So your guides wants you to finally let go of that guilt because it is creating blockages in your life and it could be harming your body. Maybe you are not aware about it yet. So it is very much important to let go of those things and get empty from inside so that new energies and more positive vibes could enter in your system as well as in your life. So now we are going to see why you need to forgive yourself. So we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And the great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So first of all, I feel that your higher self, your soul tribe, is not able to connect with you. The guilt is blocking their path to connect with you and guide you. Maybe sometimes you have strong feelings that things are going bad, or you feel anxious that nothing will go right. And it's actually not your intuition. It's all coming from this guilt and habit of constantly blaming yourself, and because of which you are not able to catch positive messages from your higher self. And this card is almost like the Tower card, where things go wrong, but it's kind of a blessing in disguise, where you don't see the blessings coming in because of this crumbling down in your life. You are not seeing that whatever you did for which you feel guilty and for which you are blaming yourself is causing more harm to your foundations. It is not allowing you to stay steady in your life. You build up confidence and then you lose. You decide something and then you step back. It's like you build and then you destroy it by yourself because you feel you don't deserve it. And like I told you that many of the reasons of this guilt are coming from your past life. So these are deep rooted inside you. So you cannot change yourself just because I am telling you about this. You really need to go deep within. Try some meditations, try forgiveness meditations. These will really help you to get over with this guilt, get over with past life guilts. And if you see this card, so this makes me feel that you are seeing things from the lowest angle. And this light that is coming in looks too far for the person who is standing at the bottom. So first of all, you are not able to see the good things that are trying to come into your life, or maybe it is this knowledge and the connection with your higher self that is either getting blocked or you think it is unachievable. And secondly, you doubt your abilities. So release that guilt to clear out the path to connect with your higher self. And also so that you achieve your highest potential and you get to know more about your hidden powers as well. And we have Two of Wands and Four of Swords and King of Swords. So forgive yourself, otherwise you will keep on missing some good opportunities, and also it will keep on influencing your decision making abilities. You might lose the opportunity to live your life the way you have been dreaming about. And these butterflies clearly indicates that forgiving yourself is important for transformation and change. And Six of Swords indicates that if you somehow manage to release yourself from your karma, you would be heading towards a positive change in your life. And your guides are telling you that it's time to move on. It's time to release yourself from your past, from your guilt, but learn from it. Learn to forgive others when they do such things. You would be able to understand their position very well. And by any chance, if you repeat those mistakes again, so I suggest still keep trying. Don't ever think that you cannot do this. When a small ant does not leave its path, even if you put any obstacle in front of them, then why can't we just keep going? So that's all I have for you now. Hope this was helpful. I have given a link to forgiveness guided meditation, so you can check that out if you want to. And thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye, take care. Hello, group number 2. So we have the Star, Seven of Spring and Ego as your tarot cards. So firstly, we are going to see what are all those things you need to forgive about yourself, and then we are going to find out why you need to forgive yourself and what are all those things this guilt is blocking to come into your life. So let's see what all you need to forgive about yourself. So when I see this Ego card, I feel that there is a pattern where you are stuck. And in the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, this card is known as the Devil card. So there are two people chained together, and there is a devil above them who is like their boss. So that card gives me the vibes of obligations. So there are things upon which you are placing too much of the importance, and it has become your obligation now that you have to do this, that you have to be the best, that you have to be nice with everyone. Of course, one has to be nice with everyone, but sometimes it's okay to be yourself. So you are placing too much importance on the things where you can be just yourself. You don't always have to go with what others expect from you to do. So break the shackles, and it is just in your head that you have to fulfill all your obligations. There is an illusion in you where you think you are trapped, but actually you are not. You are magnifying those things by giving too much of your attention on it. And there are times when you have to let go of your ego, and there are times when you have to take a stand for yourself. And you feel bad either because you are not being true to yourself, or either because you hurt others when you have to take a stand for yourself. And maybe you like being at peace. You generally avoid conflicts, but you also want to get things done your way, and you feel bad if you keep it within yourself, or if you somehow manage to tell them, and if they feel bad about it, then again you feel guilty that why you had said that or why you asked them to do. But that's a very small issue, but maybe some of you all are sensitive about these things, and you take things to your heart, and you don't want others to see your negative side. And if they do see, then you feel guilty in your own eyes, and you also think that it might backfire you. Well, actually it's just your illusion. So group number 2, most of your concerns are just illusions. There are things that you think it exists, but actually it does not. It's not the way you think. Maybe you are not seeing the other side of the picture, that there are some mystical forces behind all of this what is happening with you and around you, and you are just playing your part. And some of you know that you are the best, but you avoid accepting this fact. You think you will become egoistic, which is not good for your journey. And this is also a kind of guilt, which you have to let go now. It's okay if you can accept the fact that you are the best in something without being egoistic about it. There is a very thin line between both of them, and you are safe till you don't cross that line. And we have affirmation for positive change and progress, and meditation to dig deep. So you have been waiting for a positive change, and whenever you try, there is always a reverse gear. Like instead of moving forward, you come back to the point from where you had started. And you had done a lot of hard work, you had put in a lot of efforts, and then you fail. You let down yourself and then you feel guilty. It's as if you had initiated something. It could be a journey, change of place, maybe you had left something behind in order to get something which is more meaningful. Maybe you went to a place where you thought there will be progress, but it all didn't turn out the way you had expected. Your dreams, your aspirations got crumbled down, and you are blaming yourself for this. And behind this witch there is a cat who is scared. So maybe you had really pushed someone else for this progress and change, for this journey, and it didn't turn out as you thought it would be for them. Maybe they blame you or you blame yourself. And as you can see that there is a mermaid who is waving at this witch. Maybe this mermaid needs some help, but the witch is not really bothered by what's happening with this mermaid. Maybe you feel bad if you cannot help others, if you cannot change their life. Or maybe you had helped others, but either it didn't turn out the way it should have been for them, or they didn't give importance to what you did for them. Or as I said earlier, they blame you that why you helped them. And whatever is the case with you, you are left with the guilt now, and your guides are saying it's time now that you should move on. There are things which are not in your hands and you cannot do anything about it. But if your intentions are pure, then it doesn't matter. The results are out of our control. We cannot control what is going to come with our actions. And we have Lalita Tripura Sundari and Brahma. So Brahma, as we all know, is the god of creation, and Lalita Tripura Sundari is a goddess who is indicating about your feminine side. So there is something connected with creation or birth of a life and the feminine side or masculine side. Something with which you are not comfortable and you feel bad about it, and you are not able to accept that. And then you feel guilty that you are not able to accept that side of yours, that feminine side of yours. It could be connected with your looks, it could be anything connected with your feminine or masculine side with which you are not comfortable, and you feel guilty because of those things. So accept yourself. You have been created like this, so don't feel bad about it. And maybe there is something about your parents, maybe you had hurt them. So whatever the situation is, your guides are telling you to forgive yourself. you are already feeling bad about it. So this means you really didn't wanted to do that, but it was not in your hands. So let it go. Just try not to repeat those things. Try forgiveness meditation. There is one link to the meditation given in the description box. So do check that out if you want to. And there is one more thing here. So Brahma was cursed by his wife Saraswati. So this makes me feel that maybe you had done something for which your partner blames you, or maybe you have not done anything wrong, but your partner blames you because there is something which is not at par with their expectations. So you blame yourself a lot for that, but now it's time to release that guilt. So now we are going to see why you need to forgive yourself. So we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. And Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. So each card is telling you to let go, and especially this card, the Star Mother. I want to read out a para from the book of this deck because it has a very special message from the universe to you. This one is important. So it says, you are more healed than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so deeply that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all of your worries, regrets, shame and guilt on her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. So I want to read this again. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you are already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind and soul. Treat yourself like the beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. You have got this and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. Let her lift the weight of the world off your shoulders. Forgive yourself, my dear sweet child of the earth. So the divine really wants you to let it go now. Don't let the criticism get to your heart, because you are a unique soul. You have a unique mission, and by not forgiving yourself, you are only creating unnecessary blockages in your path. And with Star Mother, I feel your soul mission is to nurture others, is to help others, is to show the other people the right path, is to help others in creating a new world for themselves. And you are here to initiate something. You are here to help others to unbound their soul contracts. And also each card here is indicating that this is the right time, or this is the right birth that you have got to help yourself release all your soul patterns and soul contracts. This is the best time or the best lifetime to forgive yourself. And when you will be able to do that, you will be able to move ahead in your journey. You will be a free soul, free from every burden, free from every guilt. And you have to take a leap of faith. You have got to trust the universe. that the divine is by your side. And also I feel, but that is for some of you all, that if you are looking to attain nirvana or moksha, where you get free from all the effects of karma, you need to forgive yourself and forgive others as well. Release yourself from the karma that you did to others and release others from the karma that they did to you. So that's how you release yourself from the effects of your karma, by forgiving others. And there is something connected with your mother, or if you are a mother, then maybe this is about your children, that there is something for which you feel guilty about. So it is actually coming from your past life. So whatever it is, so this is the best time when you can release that guilt, because universe is helping you do that. And we have 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and King of Pentacles. So you need to forgive yourself, because it is coming in the way to have abundance in your life. Maybe you are looking for financial success, or maybe you are willing to gain more knowledge and experience, because we have the Queen of Swords here. So your guilt is blocking your path to attain success and to attain abundance that you are looking for in this lifetime. Your guilt is blocking your path to receive rewards for your hard work, to achieve your highest potential. And it is also taking away your peace of mind. You are not able to relax yourself, and this might be influencing your eating habits. You are overindulging in those kinds of food which you enjoy and which are not healthy. And in this 7 of Pentacles, the cat toy is tilted and the treats of the cat are spilled out. So it's like you save for your future, you put a lot of efforts into something, you gain knowledge and experience, and then because of your guilt, you spill that out. You allow it to go. And with Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles, I feel that you have a very important goal in your life. This talks about your highest goal, and your guilt is blocking your path. So work on those things where you need to forgive yourself, because it's high time that you should move on in your journey and release yourself from every karmic backlog. And this is the best time. So utilize that in every possible way. So that's all I have for you now. Hope this was helpful. Also, I've given a link to forgiveness meditation. Do check that out if you want to. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up. And also let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Take care. Hello, group number 3. So we have 5 of Summer, Prince of Summer, and the Magician as your tarot cards. So firstly, we are going to see what are all those things you need to forgive about yourself, and then we are going to find out why you need to forgive yourself and what are all those new avenues that your guilt is blocking to come into your life. So let's see what all you need to forgive about yourself. So with 5 of Summer and Prince of Summer, I feel there is something about your relationships where things had gone wrong, where you blame yourself, and there is something related with your pessimist attitude from where this guilt is coming from. And 5 of Summer indicates something that had happened in your past, maybe in your relationships, and you are focusing on it so much that you are manifesting even more losses in your life, be it personal or professional. You are not allowing yourself to come out of this sadness. So group number 3, your guilt is more on a subconscious level. Maybe you have not done anything seriously wrong for which you are feeling guilty about, but the only thing that is not serving you any good is that you are focusing more on your past mistakes. You are focusing more on your losses from your past. Maybe you are not aware about that. You are blaming yourself because it's not on a subconscious level. It is coming from your subconscious mind. You are blaming yourself about these losses in your relationships or about your past mistakes. And Magician is a manifestation card. So you are not even aware about that you are the one who is manifesting even more losses in your relationships, or maybe you are repeating those mistakes again and again by constantly focusing on your past losses. And Prince of Summer indicates that you had loved someone deeply, and this person must be having any one of the water signs as their sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or maybe any one of these water signs has a prominent place in their birth chart, and there is something connected with this person for which you blame yourself. Maybe you blame yourself why you had committed with this person, because maybe you are upset that why this person is in your life. Maybe you are feeling guilty if you have left this person, or maybe you will feel guilty if you will leave this person or hurt this person. And you also blame yourself if you leave them behind in order to take charge of your life and manifest the life that you are willing to have. So there is something that you are suppressing, and you will feel bad if you kind of make the life or live the life that you want, because it might hurt them or you might have to leave them behind. So group number 3, whatever is connected with this person, and for whatever you did or even whatever they did, your guides are telling you that it's time to forgive yourself. Don't blame yourself now because of this person. Maybe you had really hurt them, but it's time that you should try to release yourself from that karma. You should try to forgive yourself, and you need some meditations that will help you to forgive yourself, because it is coming from your subconscious mind. So to change things in your subconscious mind, you need meditations. And we have meditation for creativity, prosperity and abundance, speak your mind, and imagine and envision. So I feel you really feel guilty if you try to live an abundant life. If you try to live a successful life, there is something in you that really stops you from having a life that has prosperity, love, peace and harmony. And these two cards confirms that there are a lot of things in your subconscious mind that's making you feel like blaming yourself all the time. You are not being able to speak your mind. Maybe things are not clear in your mind, or maybe you are suppressing your voice and you somehow try to ignore the things happening around you that you dislike the most, and you suppress your voice, and then you feel guilty that you have not done something about it, or you had not put across your viewpoint. And there is something that happened at your workplace where you had an argument with someone, or you had said something to someone for which you are feeling guilty, like why you did this or why you said this to them. Or not necessarily at your workplace, but maybe you have said something to someone and you feel guilty now that why you had said this to them. And also maybe some good opportunities had slipped from your hands because you had some other plans for yourself. Maybe you wanted to go towards some other direction and you had to let go of some good opportunities, or simply you could not grab those opportunities, and you are still carrying that guilt within you, that when opportunities knocked your door you couldn't take any action. Or maybe it could be your pessimist attitude because of which you had to let go of some really big opportunities. Maybe you thought things will not work out in the long run. Maybe you listen to what other people have to say about you. Maybe what they think about you and what they tell you, you take it very seriously. So if they discourage you about your talents, you don't even try to pursue your talents. Maybe you think you don't deserve much, or you don't have the abilities to pursue your talents. Maybe you didn't find success in your talents, and this is because others are discouraging you, and others wants you to do something else than your talents. But you have got great talents. Don't doubt on yourself. You are taking other people's opinions too seriously, and because of which you are not able to take a stand for yourself, and for which you are blaming yourself. So yeah, it's time to let go of all those bad feelings and your guilt. Guilt is a very useless emotion. It does not serve any purpose, and it also leads to the downfall of that person. And sometimes you are not even aware about that your guilt is the actual cause of your downfall. So your guides really wants you to forgive yourself now. And we have Durga, Atman, Lakshmi reversed, Tapas reversed. So in these two cards, there are a lot of eyes here. So I feel you are being influenced by other people a lot. Your guilt is coming from what other people tell you, or whatever is their opinion about you. You take them so seriously, and you think that you are guilty. You think that you are unworthy. You think you don't deserve much in life, and it is affecting your confidence, your soul, your finances, and your body. There is this constant chattering going on inside you. You really have to check how you are talking to yourself. Are you constantly focusing on the lack in your life? You need to be very careful with how you are talking to yourself. Is it positive or is it negative? Are you constantly thinking about the negative things? No. So be kind with yourself. And I always say, if you don't love yourself, you cannot love anyone. You won't receive love if you don't first love yourself. So you don't deserve that guilt. And now we are going to find out why you need to forgive yourself. So we have Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? The Age of Light, you have been training for this for lifetimes. So first of all, you being not able to forgive yourself is affecting your vibes, your energies. If you need your vibes to be energetic, positive, full of life, full of enthusiasm, then stop blaming yourself. It's like you are constantly focusing on what you think you did wrong. You are constantly focusing on your problems, on your incapabilities, on your helplessness, on all the negative things inside and around you. And all those situations, all those things are constantly coming back to you. You are manifesting those situations where you will feel more guilty, where you will blame yourself even more. You have the High Priestess energy. You have got hidden powers which are still untapped. You are unaware about your own powers, and if you stop blaming yourself and come out of this illusion that you need to punish yourself, you will be able to realize your true potential. You need to accept your true self. Once you accept yourself, once you forgive yourself, once you allow the things to be as they are, then you start exploring more about yourself. After all, you are a part of this mystical universe created by God. You are a part of Him. You are His creation. You will always be attached with Him, and He will always be ready to forgive you. And you just need to forgive yourself. The power lies in your hands as well. You have to decide where you are willing to direct it, towards your downfall or towards a much better future. And we have Two of Cups, the Chariot, and Queen of Pentacles. So why you need to forgive yourself is because it is affecting your relationships. It is affecting peace and harmony in your relationships. And there is a maze here. Maze gives me the feeling that you have kind of lost your path. There are some riddles, conflicts and problems that needs to be resolved. So whenever you face any challenges, you may feel like escaping those problems and rather than solving them. Your guilt is blocking your problem solving skills, your ability to find solutions to your problems, and you are not understanding that once you resolve conflicts by facing them head on, then you will be able to get your life back on track. You are right now in this maze. Only when you come out of this maze by forgiving yourself, you will get peace and harmony restored in your life. The steering wheel of your life will be in your hands. And generally cats do not share their food. And in this card, the cats are sharing their food. Only when they trust and love the other cat, they do share their food. So maybe you have forgotten to love yourself, trust yourself and others also. So when you forgive yourself, your trust will be back. You will be able to love yourself and give love to others also. There could be people who need your love. So forgive yourself for the sake of those people who love you, and also expects the same from you. So that's all I have for you now. Hope this was helpful. Also, I've given a link to forgiveness meditation. So do check that out if you want to. And thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up. And also let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Take care.